All right. Hello, everybody. What? Why am I on the Earth? I'm actually not playing Galactic Science today because couldn't figure out how to make NEI work on that mod pack. So we're actually in Direwolf 20 mod pack. Direwolf 20's mod pack? The Direwolf 20 mod pack. I'll show you all about it. I like it. I used to play on it a lot. Might play on it some more. But anyway, so we're actually here to test out NEI. Not Enough Items by Chicken Chunks. Link in the description. I'll link you to all that kind of stuff. Oh, there we go. So, just here to test out NEI. Can kind of view of what it does and what it does well. So, this is NEI option. So, NEI is disabled. Oh, looks vanilla, right? Which is completely fine. I like this. Except for with all the mods, it's really hard to remember what is what. I mean, with all the recipes and it just, NEI says, hey, there's so many items, there's so many recipes, we need to fix that. So NEI is usually enabled by default. We're actually in a non-creative world, so the sun is going to set and I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. So I'm going to show you the kind of the normal tooltips and then the kind of master tooltips. So normal tooltips, I can click in here all I want and it's not going to spawn in anything, which is nice, you know? And it actually gives you recipes. So with the recipes, you can use this little crafting tool thing. Oh, there you go, crafting bench. But I can make sticks, right? Oh, that's, you know what, that's too much work. So if I want to make something, say I forgot how to make a wooden axe, right? Type in wooden axe. Click over here if you can either left click or hit R. And bam, it shows you how to make an axe. And it shows you all the kind of sticks that can be used, all the kind of planks that can be used. Now you can hit left click on the icon here and it'll show it to you so you can do it again. So you can make it yourself. But you know what? Even that's too much work. So I'm going to hit R and you actually hit shift left click. Bam. And it'll put it to your inventory. One thing to note, if say an axe is used for it, say that this is not a real recipe, but it will make a recipe. The shift R won't work if the item won't stack. It only works on stackable items. So if you end up making a recipe that, I think it was the wood chopper requires wooden axes, so you actually have to manual put it in because oh hey, wooden leggings. Oh, Tinker's Construct. The axes won't register. But besides that, still really cool. In addition to that, on any item, let's get out of here. You can actually hit U instead of R. U. Oh, sorry. You can hit U on it, and it will show you what kind of recipes you can make with that item, if any, right? So, crafting, and then it'll actually tell you what tools you need. So this is all the recipes that involve this with the assembly table. Shaped crafting, shapeless, so in your inventory, right? You can smelt it. IC2, shapeless crafting, not 100% sure, alloy smelter. So it's really useful. So what you can either sit here and click through all of it, which is, whew, that's too much. Or if you know what you're looking for, say you're looking for an Ender IO thing. I'm looking for the conduit. Oh, geez. You click down here with left click, type in conduit, and it'll show you all the things that have conduit in it. If you can't remember what it was called, say if you couldn't remember the enhanced energy conduit, you can actually just type in Ender IO, and it'll bring up all the Ender IO mods. All the items within Ender IO. So that is nice. Super useful. You can double click. It goes gold. Double click again. It makes it gold, and I think it was, yeah. So, say if I'm looking for, say I have a chest. Give me a chest. Oh, that's not a chest. So let's say I have a chest full of just a bunch of random garbage. and I'm looking for something that looks like the other things. I'm actually looking for jungle wood. Say if you have a bunch of big chests. So I am looking for my wooden leggings. Say this is my big base. I don't know where they are. Double click here. Type in wooden leggings. So brings it up here. But because it's gold, because I double clicked, it actually see how everything's grayed off. Well, I can't find. Oh, look, wooden leggings. So if you're looking for something in your huge base, bunch of chests, this is actually is pretty handy for me. So you just double click again with your left mouse button to unhighlight everything. So that's one cool feature of it. Item subsets. You do a bunch of cool things. I don't use this because this kind of takes care of everything. But if you wanted to, you can right click on anything here. And if you can see over here, the stone disappeared. Left click, highlights it. Right click, gets rid of it. So you can sit there and go like, oh, you know what? Never show me any of these. Because I know I'm never going to end up searching for these. Just don't show them to me. And then NEI won't show them to you anymore. Or you can even go, all of it. I don't want to see any of the mob spawners. You know what? In fact, I don't want to see any blocks. Just show me things that aren't blocks. Things I can craft. Show me everything. Show me everything. You can actually tell it to get rid of certain mods. Like you're like, oh, I don't want to see any of the mods. Just show me vanilla recipes. You can get rid of everything so NEI doesn't show you a single thing, and you're just like, you know what, just show me this, or just show me that, just show me this, you know what? So that is, it's just sun's starting to set, and I still have a bunch more stuff to show you. Because we're in a survival world, we don't actually have the full access to all the cool things NEI does. See, you go over here, inventory, you can go into cheat mode, but because I'm in a survival world, it's not going to let me. Oh, geez, what am I doing back? It's actually not going to let me kind of play around with any of these cool things. In fact, can I have an axe? I cannot. So, just 1 second. We're going to load up this exact same world, but recreate it in creative mode. All right. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Now, as you can see, NEI is enabled. Cheat mode, recipe mode, utility mode. I think recipe mode is okay. Back. Is it going to save? So now we have this funky stuff over here. Actually, you know what? I still don't know what these do. If anyone knows what they do, I've tried to figure it out. If you know what they do, please leave a comment. Because I don't know what it is, so I don't miss it. But I mean, if it's something really cool, I would like to know. So we're in creative mode. I'm still in survival. But the world is in creative mode. So NEI kind of does this thing where if I click over here, if I click R, everything still works. If I click U, everything still works. But then if I left click, boom, I can automatically spawn things. So you don't have to mess around with, the give player commands. Psh, forget those commands. Now with NEI, you can just be like, you know what, I want cobblestone. Done. Still survival mode, so I can't break it. And then to get rid of them, you just click over here. If you click up here, you throw it onto the ground. Click over here, it deletes it. So just be kind of wary of that. But some of the cool things. So delete mode. Actually, let's spawn in some stuff. Gimme. Oh yeah. If you click and hold, you get to pull it. So anyway, can I spawn it that way? No. So anytime you mess around with it, it's actually just going to show you. It's going to show the server that you've cheated. So just so you know. So delete mode, I can either, delete mode off. Can I? Yeah. So you can either grab the stack, bring it over to delete, click it like there. Or again, you can click it over here. But one thing is delete mode, where you can just come in here and click on all your stuff and it'll get rid of it. But say you have a whole bunch of stuff and you just want to get rid of it all. You can delete mode on, shift click, bam, 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 bam. So that's delete mode. Turn rain on. Oh, look at that. Oh, where's my sound? Well, I guess that's not a big deal, but still. Turn rain off. Come on now. Oh, beautiful. Game mode. You can set your game mode from here, so that's kind of great. I'm now playing in creative mode. Standard kind of creative mode. Creative mode plus, which I like more. Because now, still kind of like creative mode, but now you can still move stuff around. And you have this kind of double chest inventory here. Is that double chest? You have this double chest inventory that you can then store stuff in and then go back into adventure mode. And it's gone. But, see, still there. Survive or adventure mode. I shouldn't. Oh. Well, adventure mode you can still break things, but you can't break blocks, so. At all. Can I break leaves? Nope, can't break a thing. Back to survival mode. See, and it even says down there for you. You are now playing survival. A couple other things. You can set the time. Dawn. Oh, see? Noon. Dusk. And midnight. Ta-da. Time to dawn. And if you're actually low on health, you can heal the player just by clicking that. And that's what you can do. I haven't really messed around with this stuff too much. In fact, see, what I thought was utility mode. Oh, geez, come on. How come I can't do it? Utility mode would be I couldn't cheat stuff in, you know? Cheat mode, yep, still cheat stuff in. Recipe mode, still cheat stuff in. I would have swore there was a time where you can just hit recipe mode and this would go away. And so you'd still have NEI. So if you want to cheat, if you want to use NEI to be a little cheater, when you create your world, tell it to allow cheats or cheat mode. If you go survival, none of this will be accessible to you, which for the most part, not a big deal. I mean, this is more of like an admin type thing, right? You don't need to mess around with that too much. One interesting thing is pickaxe, or just any old item. If you hit, in your inventory, if you hit X, it brings up this kind of enchantment system, right? And it disregards whether or not it can hold it. See, like protection on a pick, that's silly. So you go locked. It just shows you the item or the enchantments that you can put on a pickaxe. So you can actually turn it off and go like, oh yeah, protection 5 on a diamond pickaxe. That's pretty silly, right? One thing is, it also disregards levels. So, okay, efficiency 5, that's fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Efficiency X. Let's go durability X. Can I? What's it called? I'm breaking. What am I talking about? I'm breaking X. Bam. So now you have this super overpowered pick. You can add like little things like unlock. Let's go protection 1. Let's go fire protection X, feather falling X, just, you know, everything. So you can end up making these just ridiculous picks. Am I in creative mode? Am I in adventure mode still? I'm having a problem here. Adventure, survival. I'm in survival. Why can I not break this? What's going on here? This is the worst pick ever. Why you no work? You know what? Let's get a new pick. Forget that pick. That pick is garbage. So, let's go efficiency, silk tut, efficiency, and unbreaking. Bam. So now it should be... Oh, look at that. Look at it. Oh, can I test this out? So if you're in a kind of a creative world, if you're already kind of doing creative like a let's build, this is one way to clear out areas easier. Because I mean, in creative, placing blocks, sure, that's all fine, well and good. In fact, I'd use the wand to pick it up. Or I'd use the wand to place blocks, but to pick blocks up, nothing beats a cheated in super pick or super shovel. It's the exact same thing. Now, I don't want to pick up all these things. Oh, I'm so tired. My arms are so tired from picking. So, look at this. Turn magnet mode on. This is very similar to the other types of magnets. I mean, you can make magnets from magic bees or twilight. Oh, that's different. Magic bees or the electromagnet. You know, you can build them legitimately, right? Not too expensive. Or you can just go creative mode. Oh, look at that. So now, it's a little bit slower. It's almost like the XP orbs. It's that kind of same mechanic for picking them up. So that's one way to do it. I love it. I love it. But, actually, that's about it. Oh, what is this? That's about it for NEI. One of my, probably an underrated mod because, you know, it doesn't got a lot of the flash or pizzazz. If you're in a creative world, it's really useful. It helps things out. It helps you out a whole bunch. Single player worlds, it's still pretty helpful. I mean, I think it would be outright impossible to play modded Minecraft, particularly with all the mods, if you had to remember the recipes, because the wikis are notoriously terrible for helping you build anything. You know, like, if you want to build a computer, how are you going to remember that? You have to go to the wiki. So, I mean, this is really, really useful. It also helps you learn the mods, because all of a sudden you look at Ender.io, say you know how to build a conduit, right? Conduits are fine. But then you start looking through here, like, okay, generator. Oh, that's kind of cool. Combustion generator. Burn liquid fuel to generate more power. That's kind of cool. And how do I build that? Okay, that's kind of cool. What can I use this for? You know? So it is a useful mod. I really, really enjoy it. So, Chicken Bones. Wait, is that his name? Chicken Bones? Yeah, so I'll leave the link in the description. Actually, I'll leave 2 links because I only found I didn't look very hard. And on the forum post, the original forum post, he actually goes through all the things in kind of point form that I just said. In fact, I probably missed a couple things. In fact, you know what? He probably describes what this is. So, but for the most part, this should get you started with NEI. I apologize if it is less informative than your other tutorials, but, well, we're just trying. Thank you for watching. Oh, there we go. Thank you for watching. I might do them other mod packs, but this time, you know what? I might actually research them a little bit more instead of just talking about them. Have a nice day.